Okay, so I have been doing YouTube for 4 years now, almost, and I just did 15 takes trying to get a good intro down. So I'm giving up on that, and I'm just going to go right into the gameplay. Today I'm playing Madden 25 on the Xbox One, some next-gen Madden. It's awesome. And the game that you're seeing here is just a little online exhibition between myself and Sidearms4Reason. I am the Giants, of course, and he is his bandwagon Patriots. It actually turns out to be a really good game because I don't know if he paid off the refs or if he put some Vaseline on my receiver's gloves or something, because it shouldn't have been that close. But regardless, you can watch that while I just talk some Madden with you guys. I am actually pretty impressed with the leap that has been made from Madden going from the 360 to the Xbox One. The first thing that I noticed, and I think this actually might be in one of the Deluxe's videos, is the crowd. And they made fun of me, but I really like it. In Madden games in the past, the fans have been either, like 2D cardboard cutouts, or, in recent years they've been 3D but not really detailed. Next gen brings them to life, and it does kind of enhance the experience for me. I know I'm kind of weird, and so it might not be a big deal for you, but you're the home team and you throw a deep pass, the fans stand up with the ball, and even the people on the sidelines, they interact. If you run out of bounds, they're going to try to dodge you, and I don't know, it's just those little things that really make a video game fun for me. The gameplay, too, is actually another thing that I didn't really see advertised, but it's something that I kind of noticed. On the 360 version, I just pointed to my 360 as if you guys are actually here with me. I've got problems. But on the 360 version and the PS3, the previous gen, I should say, one thing that I noticed is the running game was kind of broken to the point where I could play a game on All-Madden and I wouldn't even have to pass the ball once. In fact, there was one game specifically that I remember where I did a little fantasy draft season, and I had Michael Vick and Trent Richardson, and I didn't pass the ball a single play, and I ended up blowing them out of the water. Both Vick and Richardson had 200 yards rushing. It was an exploit. Either that or I was just that damn good, but that's fixed. Like, I'm not running over people like I was. I feel like there needs to be a balance, and it's more addicting to play because it's not as broken. Another thing that a friend of mine actually pointed out to me, and it's completely true, is your offensive line, when you're passing, will form a pocket around you. And in every Madden game that I've played, my passing game has consisted of either a quick drop back and throw a pass, or if I'm waiting for somebody to get open, just keep dropping back, and then roll out. Like, you're always moving. I don't think I've ever stepped up in the pocket because of the way the engine was. It was stupid. If the defensive lineman got somewhere within your range, you were going to get sacked even if he was getting blocked. Again, that's just what I noticed. In this game, there's a pocket. There's a point in actually playing quarterback and stepping up being a pocket passer. And so I'm having a lot of fun with it. And so that kind of brings me to my next point. If you saw my previous Madden videos that I did, I kinda sorta suggested, not really promised, maybe, that I was going to do a Madden owner mode series. And that didn't really happen. And there are two reasons why that didn't happen. The first one is I was scared. It was just one of those things where my channel for the past 3 years has been music with the occasional, Call of Duty, GTA, you know, that sort of thing. So Madden franchise is a complete change of direction, and that kind of scared me. Like, I didn't really want to, as ridiculous as it sounds, I didn't really want to risk putting something up that people didn't like, and so I don't know. I have a fear of change, and that's a fear that I kind of want to overcome. So that was the first reason. The second thing that sort of prevented that from getting off the ground was I wasn't able to decide on the best format for the videos, and this is where I guess I'm gonna ask, you know, your guys' opinion on what would be better. There were two different ways that I was thinking about doing it. The first way would be I would record the game and then do it sort of, I guess, highlight style, where I would show, I'd cut out the clips of like all the big plays, so like you just see all the good stuff that happens, and that would probably be, you know, with all the outside stuff and managing the franchise and everything, it would probably be maybe about a 6 or 7 minute video, maybe, I don't really know. It would be a shorter video. Or I would record the whole game, do a live commentary over it. I'd put, you know, every play in, and you'd see the whole game, but that video might be 40, 50 minutes long. I would play around with quarter lengths, because I don't want the quarter lengths to be too short, because, you know, then the stats would be kind of skewed, and, you know, so I'd probably up it to maybe like 7-8 minute quarters with accelerated clock, and so that would be a longer video. The second one would be one that I would prefer, because if I was going to do this series, I would want you guys to become familiar with the team, you know what I mean? And I feel like you couldn't really get that familiarity just from highlights, you know? And so it's pretty much, do I want, how much of your time do I want to take up? I would prefer the full game to be uploaded, but if you guys would prefer to just have like a shorter video of just highlights, I'd be more than happy to do that. If you guys would even like a series. I'm assuming the comments off the last video, a lot of people kind of said that they wanted to have an owner mode, and I apologize for that, because that didn't really happen. But I'm stepping up to the plate. Oh, and I'd also have to decide which team to be. I really haven't thought about that. I probably should have. You gotta love how prepared I am. I'm just amazing at what I do. So, yeah. In conclusion, Madden 25 for the X-Bone is really... I cannot wait for this generation of sports games in general, but more specifically Madden. American football is, you know, my favorite sport, my favorite pastime, and it's been a while since I was able to really get into a Madden game, and so hopefully the next few years of Madden are going to be really good, and I am excited to see what the new console can bring. So yeah, I think that's just about. I think I'm just about done. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this little commentary. Again, if you want to let me know what you'd like to see in a franchise mode, owner mode, probably owner mode, maybe coach mode. I don't know. Those details would be ironed out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think would be better, a highlight video or the full game uploaded. And yeah, we will go from there. Thanks for watching, guys. I am out of here.